Hello, dear viewers. Just wanted to do a quick status update. Of you who have been watching my channel, you sort of know what it's all about. But recently hit an important milestone to me, my 10th 100-mile finish. I ran the Pistol 100, and that was mid-March. 100 miles on pavement. First time running 100 miles in Xero shoes, in huaraches the entire way. So that made it unique. It was also my first winter 100-miler as well. And here is the hardware for the first 10 100-mile foot races. This most recent one, of course, has the spinning chamber. For 2019, I'm going to attempt to complete more 100-mile races than I've ever done. So that means I need to get to 4. To put that into perspective, there's a gentleman that'll be at my next race on April 27th who's attempting to finish 44 to 50 100-mile races, and he's running them way faster. So just to keep things in perspective, what I'm doing is really not that big a deal. Kind of one of the main points of my videos is to let people know that almost anybody can do this stuff. So it's been near 8 years since my first 50K ultra distance marathon. Ultra marathon. On ultra signups, I'm showing 50 ultra marathons. 3 of those are 100-mile DNFs, but at each of those I ran at least 100K on up to about 99 miles, so I count those. At my last 100-mile race, I got to meet one of about 16 people on Earth who are known to have run at least 100 milers. So that makes at least 3 of those people that I've met. And of that list of roughly 16 runners known to have completed at least 100 milers, one of them is a 70-year-old woman who has now completed 200 100-mile races and is still going strong. This August I'll be turning 57, and in about mid-December that will be 9 years on a completely plant-based diet. So the anecdotal evidence piles up. All these different things that I'm experimenting with do seem to be working. Coming up on April 27th and 28th will be my 6th annual C&O Canal 100-mile foot race, and I finished it the last 5 years with a PR every year. So slowly, methodically getting a little bit faster yet. Also, it's now been about 10 years since I got pretty serious about minimalist and barefoot running. In total, I've attempted 100-mile races 14 times. At only one of those races, the very first one, did I wear a traditional shoe, although it was a super minimalist lightweight shoe. Also worth noting is it's been almost 8 years since I've had any sort of injury that's kept me from running, and after 10 100-mile finishes and 14 total attempts, I've still not had even a blister. Now, I mentioned that I had run my first ever 100-miler all the way in Xero shoes at the Pistol 100. That's the good news. The less than good news is I can't really share those products with you yet. Both of them are Sandals. I can show you the bottoms. One is a prototype pair that is not ready for production, and the other is probably going to be on the market within the next couple months. With the prototype, one of my tasks ends up being finding any weak links in the product, which means I sometimes end up destroying them. I ran the final 80 miles in the prototypes and the first 20 miles in this pair. these I wouldn't necessarily consider running sandals. There are more than 3 points of contact between the laces and the outsoles. They're a variation of a Huarache. I suspect they'll become a top seller with Xero shoes. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please share any of my videos with friends who might benefit from the content.